Hello, I am Rebecca, the Steampunk Planner, and I do have some other videos that have yet to go out, and they're going to be explaining what I'm doing right now. Instead of doing 30 inks in 30 days for the month of September, since October is my birth month, I'm doing 31 days, 31 inks as an Ink-Tober type of a thing. Now, please bear with me. I had treatment done yesterday and I feel horrible today. But I did get the first really good night of sleep and no pain in years. It's just right now I feel horrible, and that's what they warned me of. So anyway, this is going to go out before the ink of the month goes out. So I'm going to go ahead and let you know that I have chosen Terracotta by Diamine, and I put that in my Mount Verde Ruby Mountain fountain pen, and it is in the Fine. So it's really beautiful, and what I'm going to be doing is I am going to swatch in my ink book, which I just put together, as well as swatching in my October month. So let's go ahead and go into October first. Get my ink board. Happy October to everyone. And happy birthday to any October 1st babies. There we go. So I'm going to put in, and I'm just doing this my way. There's no specific way. Next year I will go a little bit more detailed, but this is just going to be for me and how I want to do this. So right now I'm looking for my ruler, which I set down over here. Move things out of my way and move too many out of my way. So, all right. So in here, I'm just going to measure out a specific area. And this is going to be Diamine. And this is their 150 years collection. And this one is in Terracotta. What's really cool about this color is as it sits in your pen, if you don't shake it up, which I don't like to do because what happens is it muddies up the nib and the cap. But what I will do is go ahead and start writing, and you saw how dark that came out, and that's because pigments are starting to settle, and they settle where you have how you have your pen set. If it's set like this, to keep the nib wet, it will be really dark at the beginning. My pen was sitting flat, so the dark only was in that first line, and it is starting to work its way through. And this actually was the first color I purchased of Diamine. I love Terracotta. I love sepia too, and I've been considering getting their sepia. But this is just a gorgeous color. Now, it's not the ruby red that the pen shows, but it's a red. It's also a brown. Oh, well, I spelled that wrong. I'm leaving it. It's a montane. Okay. So from here, what I would like to do is go ahead and set my Mount Verde aside. I'm going to open up my terracotta, and I have a container here of fresh water. And this is going to be my first day using my brass nib here for doing this. So this is going to be all new to me. I don't know how this works, and I'll find out here soon. Oh, that's beautiful. Now I really understand why this one is used a lot. I love the availability of the different line structures. And as I get used to it, it will be a lot easier, most definitely. At this point, while this is drying, I'm going to go ahead and move over, shift this, and move over to this book, which is just a regular notebook that I just want to keep track of all of my inks in. This way I have the opportunity to look and see easy to compare type of a thing, and I'm not having to pull out all of my past journals for it. Okay, so this is Diamine. See if I have enough ink in this. And this isn't going to be anything really special. Like I said, it is just me wanting to get my inks established in here. Now that I have that already accomplished, I did want to come back over here and do one other thing. Something I would like to try to do, and artist-wise, is going to be just a small Zentangle, nothing big. It helps me with seeing, trying out this nib, since I just purchased this. I do like to sketch and draw with fountain pens and dip pens. So this gives me the opportunity to be able to do that, and I just smudge that, but that's okay. A lot of times with the Zentangles, I will continue by hand. Now, there are different books, and there is a multiple Instagram pages where people dedicate to creating Zentangle designs. Right now, I'm just planning this of my own. I used to do a lot of henna work, so I'm just going off of what I feel like doing right now. Sometimes just being allowed to create my own is more freeing than copying someone else. And there is my Zentangle. Now, something that I don't do that I do find a lot of other planners do, or fountain pen owners and users, is they will have multiple fountain pens inked up. I don't. I don't personally feel that is good for the fountain pens. Because I don't change my fountain pen over the month. And if I do, it is just to get one extra pen, which right now I am using. The only extra pen I'm using right now is my Esterbrook Esty in Raven, which I have the document ink from Diamine in there. So I'm really not a huge, let's have a whole bunch of inks, fountain pens inked up. That's just me. So the rest of them that you will see me use will be used with a glass pen. And I thank you for joining me for the first day, October 1st, of 31 inks, 31 days for Ink-Tober. And I hope you have a great rest of your day.